Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you? So today we've got episode 19 of Energized Youth, question and answers with Shane and Ray, and we've had lots of requests about this topic. It's really, how does your guts affect your whole life really? Your mind, your exercise, your physical health and your well-being.
Well, the question is, have you got the guts to be really healthy?
That's right.
That's the question. So anyway, guys, we're actually really excited. A personal friend of Ray's and someone I respect a lot, Mr. Don Chisholm, has donated a book. So we are doing this as a giveaway. It is the title is "Have You Got the Guts to Be Really Healthy?" I think it retails for $21.95. So it's for free for all the people out there. So guys, just as a request, we're trying to just accumulate a little bit more specific questions and content for this show. So go in the draw to win this book, all right? And we'll also deliver it to you as well, wherever you are in Australia. If you're in Australia in the world, we'll have to negotiate a mailing rate, all right? We need some specific questions. What do you want us to talk about? We've got a lot of experience in the health and fitness industry. I'm a bit more of the baby out of the tours here. Like Ray's been involved, was it 40, 30, I haven't been
35 years.
35 years. I've been in the industry for 12 years myself as a personal trainer. Ray's an Oriental health expert. But guys, tell us what you want to know about. What details is it? We've been getting a lot of requests about mindset, which is great. So we can talk about mindset, supplements, gut health, exercise, whatever it is. So guys, to go in the draw to win this book, please just go down on our Facebook Live, and this is a podcast. We're actually doing our first live podcast today, which is really cool. So we'll give you a link to download that in the comments below. But give us a comment underneath, guys, and let us know, what do you want us to talk about, So there's 47 years of experience here. So let us know in the comments underneath. And guys, also give us a number one if you're watching this live, please. Give us a number one and give us some content, all right? Or give us a number two if you're watching this in your own time, and please drop a comment underneath of a topic you'd like us to cover. So anyway, definitely when it comes to gut health, I would say Ray is a far superior knowledge to me, but I learn a lot from my own experiences, okay? So gut health to me was actually, I was quite negligent with. When I was competing as an MMA fighter, I took a lot of thermogenic workout supplements that were really bad for my gut. I wasn't drinking enough water. I drank a lot of coffee. I was constantly dehydrated. My kidneys, my adrenals were constantly. And guys, when I actually hung the gloves up and went, I don't want to do this anymore, I actually went to a naturopath. And they said to me, we did some tests and go, Shane, your kidneys and your liver are shot. I sat there with a six-pack, and 99% of people would look at me and go, you're really healthy. You look really healthy. And it was super interesting. The naturopath turned and said, look, Shane, bodybuilders are some of the most unhealthiest people in the world in regards to their nutrition, the strain they put in their body. And that's the thing with mixed martial arts, as Ray knows as well. It was the strain that I put on my body, plus cutting weight, malnourishing myself to make weight. You have an experience like I did, Ray, but being in a calorie deficit all the time, taking all these thermogenic supplements, and it really affected my gut health. What I found is that at the time I sort of looked healthy, but internally I wasn't, and they're saying, and as I've become more educated in this, obviously I teach my clients and raise what I would classify as an expert, the guts is really the epicenter of your health, you know what I mean? It really is, from what I learned from that, and then what I did in my own passage to being healthier is, number one, I did some colonics. I found that fantastic.
Give it a wash out.
Very interesting. You want to Google it. If you don't know what to Google it. So it's an interesting topic. But guys, I cannot recommend it enough. It definitely helped me a lot with my health. Number two is I changed my diet. I took a lot of processed foods out. I stopped putting sugar in my coffee. I limited my gluten. I don't eat bread. I've never been a big bread eater anyway, but it's something I consciously took out. And number three is I started taking a lot of supplements, that I found. So I took some, it was some probiotics. I took some homeopathic. I took some magnesium. Not fish oil. I'm taking fish oils now. Then I didn't. But I noticed a very big change. Number one is how I slept. Okay, I was a really bad sleeper from when I was because when I was quite heavily training with my MMA, I was up training hard every night, and I was PTing at 5 a.m. the next day, and I just wasn't getting enough sleep. You know, I get to Saturday, Sunday, and I crash out for 12 or 14 hours, and I wasn't getting enough rest. The most important thing as an athlete is rest.
Yeah.
You know,
and the quality.
And the quality of rest. And I was tossing and turning. I wasn't getting to sleep enough. So that's the one thing I noticed was my sleep. 100%. It got 10 times better. It's now really good. Now I found magnesium helps a lot with that.
True.
You know. And number 2, guys, was my weight. You know, like honestly, even though I had a 6-pack, what the sort of training and the nutrition I had to do that is now my weight has stayed. The last 2 years, I've really cleaned up my gut health, and my weight stayed pretty similar.
Yeah.
You know, that one of the flow-on effects from having a clean gut is having a clean mind. And like, I'm just reading a little bit of Don's book here, guys. If you want a copy, please comment underneath what you'd like us to talk about again. Was that once you get a clean gut, you get a clean mind, and it attracts you to eating cleaner and eat healthier foods.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's funny that 2 years ago I started meal prepping religiously, and my night, like I'm really lucky. Most of you that know me personally, 90% of my meat, that's 60 to 70% of what I eat is I make a big veggie broth up once a week. And I'm so lucky. I'm a bland eater. I'm not sweet tooth. I'm not savoury. I don't mind a bit of sweet and savoury. Don't get me wrong, but I don't eat it. You know, a lot of people really struggle with addictions. And honestly, I went to a very Oriental diet, you know, a lot of green leafy vegetables, white meat, you know, and brown rice, you know, like, and honestly, it's just been so good, you know, like I feel a lot healthier, you know, I'm sleeping a lot better, I feel heaps better, you know, and it just because I started making an internal healthy choice, it flew on from there.
Absolutely.
You know,
so let's go on from there.
Yeah.
It's a good point that your external is a reflection of your internal. So your digestive system, what we call your alimentary canal, is approximately from your mouth to your anus is approximately 9 meters long.
Okay.
So we've got this little demonstration here. So this is approximately the length of your anus. I've got the mouth end. Shane's got the anus end and the guts in between joining.
Yeah. And just to give you really context of how long it is, let's go. 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter, 5 meter, 6 meter, 7 meter, 8 meter, 9 meter, well this rope's 10 meters long, but
that will account for a sperm whale has an alimentary canal of 220 meters.
Really?
Long. So we're pretty short on that. But basically, if you think of a worm, it's got a mouth and an anus, sucks in the soil, and it just goes straight through. We're a bit more complex than that as well. But basically, your gut health is so fundamental to the rest of your health. So if you've taken any antibiotics in the last 5 years, you will have destroyed a lot of your gut health.
Wow.
5 years.
Wow.
You know, it takes its real deadly toll on us.
What's a Panadol?
Anti-inflammatories.
Yep.
We'll do the same thing. Yeah. So anything that's an anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, all those sorts of things.
Pharmaceutical.
Women, birth control destroys your gut health. Birth control pills destroy your gut health. Yeah. So it's one of those things that we just accept and take every day.
Yeah.
So antibiotics is a big no-no in terms of your gut health. Now, this is where it also comes to your diet, because unfortunately in the West, a lot of our processed food has an antibiotic influence. So it's, we use antibiotics in cattle animal growth because it's supposed to keep them healthy, but it speeds up their growth process. Yeah. So those antibiotics are used there in the fishing industry. Anything that is farmed fish is going to have antibiotics in there. Unfortunately, unless if you're drinking water straight out of the tap, we drink good filtered water. It's probably got antibiotics in it as well. So we're just taking it in our everyday consumption. So think of all that processed food you're taking. The other big one is sugar that Shane mentioned. He's fortunate he doesn't have that sort of taste attraction of swinging salty, savoury to sweet, which is very common. I found an interesting fact that sugar, I was doing a bit of investigation, sugar has been around for about 2,500 to 3,000 years. Yeah. But for about 2,400 years of that, it was an exotic spice. Very expensive, hard to get, hard to create.
From a hot climate.
That's right. And then earlier in the 19th century, as we started more food processing, it became more in demand. So another factor that in the 16, 17, 1800s, when slavery was at its peak, slavery was going into the Americas and British, other countries, Caribbean, to develop cotton and sugar. Cotton and sugar. So as long as 12.5 million slaves were used in that process. Today, more than 27 million hectares around the world are designated towards growing sugar. And it's as we say, it's a thing everyone likes but no one needs.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we don't need it at all.
It's like the textile industry.
It's the fact is that it's bad for us. So let's look at the gut and the gut microbes.
Yeah, please.
And we call this the microbiomes of the gut health itself. So throughout your gut, and that's from the intestines, the small intestines, the large intestine, you've got all these microbes called flora. But it's mainly in the large intestine. So if you place your hands down on the right-hand side, around the bone there, trace up towards your ribs, across the top and down the outside the muscles here, and then down, that's your large intestine.
Yes.
That's your colon. Yes. So we've got different types of bacteria in there. So there's bacteriotubes and film tubes, which are part of the bacteria. So we've got yeast in there, we've got fungus in there, we've got all sorts of things. So the quality of the bacteria makes a big difference in the balance of bacteria. Now, interesting enough, and the science of this is changing a bit, but about 5 years ago they were saying that we are like 90% bacteria and 10% human cells. So we're an alien invasion. Walking on the planet itself. So we are more bacteria than we are cells.
So the matrix is true.
But some of that science is sort of changing. They're thinking maybe it's more like 1-to-1, but the number of bacteria cells to the number of human cells. And then while we're talking about cells, it's sort of neuron type cells, are the brain function cells. We've got like 1 trillion of those, but we've got at least 100 million of those in the gut. So the gut thinks. The gut thinks and controls what we do. So if you've, as I said, had antibiotics, X-rays and stuff can affect your gut health, and lots of scans can affect your gut health. The use of dehydration, as you mentioned, in that, the high use of sugars, the high use of stimulants, recreational drugs, all sorts of these things destroy the gut health. And we get this thing called SIBO, which is a small intestine bacteria overflow, and that becomes really dangerous as well. Because remember, the majority of the bacteria should be in the colon. So when we're getting symptoms of bloating, constipation, diarrhea, even the dulling of your thinking, your lethargy, skin eruptions, all of this can relate to your gut health, right? So my background is more in the energetics of food rather than the macronutrients of food. So energetics of food is that we take in foods which give us a upward and outward going energetic feature, and then a downward and ingoing energetic feature. So what happens to spring? The sap in the trees rises up, the leaves go green and spread out. So that's a sort of energetic of upcoming. So we want that sort of food when we want to be more energized. So, and that's our like leafy greens, the sort of above ground vegetables that are growing. So primarily plant based. And so
vine sort of based.
That's right. And so the downwards and inwards is more for our winters time and our gathering in and nurturing and resting time. And they're around all of our root vegetables. So it's just those sort of energetics, and then foods have different tastes as well, and organs have different tastes. Our salty, savoury, sour, bitter, and sweet. And they feed our different organs in different ways also. So part of this sort of gut health, now if you get depression, you've got a gut problem. Simple as that. Anxiety and stress in Oriental medicine, the heart and the small intestine are what we call sibling pairs. So if you're suffering with anxiety and stress and it's affecting your heart health, that's going to affect your small intestine gut health
100%.
and vice versa. The lungs of the large intestine are matching pairs.
Yeah.
So your gut health there reflects in the skin, because we think of the skin as the outer lung of the body.
Yeah.
So if you've got eczema, psoriasis, rashes coming up all the time, irritations, that's an indication of your gut health.
And it's really funny. I was watching a thing on Ice Addicts on the weekend, and they was talking about all the symptoms of if you can, like they're talking about you finding out your child's on ice or your friend, partner, or whatever, and they were talking about psoriasis of the skin.
Yep.
They're talking about teeth falling out.
Absolutely.
They're talking about hair falling out.
Yep.
You know, they're talking about all this stuff that Ray's talking about now. Their heart palpitations, all that sort of thing, as the negative impact of taking too much stimulant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is exactly everything you're talking
Yeah.
about right now. Interesting. That's just a random fact. I was watching it on YouTube.
And all these things, mate, I mean, we see all these examples every day in real life. Now, you look at the, I've talked before about Dr. Amy, who does all these brain scans, and, they did a lot of research saying that the more weight you put on, the brain itself
Gets
smaller, and the function reduces.
Yep.
So, what's one way to control the population? Get everyone overweight.
That's it.
So, if you're going to be a herder, so, like a head managing a herd, what do you want to manage? A herd of sheep, cows, docile, putting on lots of weight, or would you prefer to herd lions, cheetahs, lean, fiery, running around? I know which one. If I was really wanted control, I'd go for the fat and docile.
Yeah, 100%. So that's what the government does.
Well, who knows? But it's interesting how our growth, is going. So to change your gut health, you've got to avoid all the processed foods.
Yes.
Yeah?
So let's give a couple of topics there, because we've gone very technical today. Even I'm getting a bit lost here somewhere, guys. But let's break it down and let's do 3 top tips for gut health. You know what I mean? Number 1.
Avoid gluten.
Yes.
Avoid dairy product.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and then this is one of those things that yogurt is a probiotic. However, yogurt is going to be, you take a flavoured yogurt, it's going to have sugar in it.
Petty milk.
Yeah. You take a non-organic yogurt, it's going to have antibiotics in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've really got to look at the sourcing there.
Where it's coming from.
Yep. And then you need supplementation.
Yeah.
And so probiotics are basically bacteria, and you need billions of colony forming units.
Yep. So talk to me about probiotics, Ray, because it's something that I've taken on and off, and now I'm definitely on now full time.
Yeah.
So obviously we like a lot of the people that are going to be watching this are people that may have never taken it before, or also a lot of because we recently started supplying it for some of our clients. Our clients, we obviously probiotics actually aids weight loss.
Absolutely.
It's a big part of it, and like we've been recommending them. Like I take them myself. Ray takes them. All our team now. We've been encouraging all our staff members to take probiotics for their health. That you need to lead by example. But tell us about probiotics and the benefits for weight loss, because I think there's a lot of people out there that the number one thing I get, as for my side of the business anyway, is weight loss. Like 90% of people come and see me. So talk to people specifically about probiotics for weight loss.
Okay. Well, first of all, there's probiotics and there are prebiotics. Okay. And so the probiotics are like a food source, a fermented food source.
Yep.
So yogurt is a probiotic.
Yeah.
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
That's a better probiotic for you.
Yeah.
And once again, get a clean sauerkraut, not one that's sugar and caramelized and preservatives in it. So just
make your own sauerkraut.
Make your own sauerkraut. I make a sauerkraut. Kombucha.
Yep.
That is another fermented, good quality probiotic.
Okay. I didn't know.
Now, prebiotics are any of your fibre foods.
Yeah.
So, fruit, vegetables, high in fibre, low in carbs. Vegetables are low in sugar. Fruit is high in sugar.
Yeah.
So, fruit and vegetables, you've got to have a portion of about 80% vegetables, 20% fruit. Yeah. But they're important. They're also antioxidants.
Yeah.
So, they're vital. So, I'm much more inclined towards a plant-based diet with some seafood in there. Yeah. But once again, even the seafood. I mean, in Australia, I read statistics years ago that our farming of salmon, we're one of the highest users of antibiotics in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, tons and tons and tons of it. Yeah. So, preferably wild caught.
Yeah, sure. It's out of the ocean.
Yeah, and once again, something that's active and vibrant, rather than something that goes on.
Because isn't it funny, you were talking about this the other day, right? I had a steak too. I remember I was talking to you about food, and you're like, if you want to get the energy, look at what you're eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's so funny, me and my partner, Jen, hey babe, I love you, you're probably watching this right now, is we go for dinner with her, and I had a steak 2 weeks ago, and I just felt like a sloth after it. I literally ate it. It was a great steak. I really enjoyed it. I like a good steak. I eat red meat once a week, generally, or give or take, But, I ate it. And then I sort of I don't really sit there and go, how do I feel after eating this? Because like 90% of what I eat is white meat or vegetable. That's most of my diet, like I was saying before. But I ate the steak and I actually felt like a cow. They talk about food comas. I felt like bloody getting the milk, seriously. It's but isn't it funny how they talk about food comas? People think it's like too many calories. I think that's a part of it. I think the real part is what you eat.
Yeah. And look, if you go out and eat meat, try and get grass-fed and preferably organic or wild, venison.
Cool. And that's where game meats are good as well.
So back to the probiotics and the prebiotics. So we put probiotics into our guts, and they're things, as I say, kombucha and fermented foods, or supplementation of good quality. So when you're taking probiotics that are put together, it'll be a range of 18, 20 different sorts of food sources and bacteria that, positive bacteria, lactobacillus, etc., that's in there that is going to activate, and that's a probiotic activating in the gut. And then the probiotic feeds on your prebiotics.
Okay.
So we get the probiotic and prebiotic in there to enhance. And what then happens is that's sort of creating the rebalancing of the positive or the good bacteria to the bad bacteria. And the bad bacteria might be overgrowth of yeast in cases like candida, etc. And so what's happening is the bad bacteria is dying off, and that's creating an extra combustion going on in your bowel. You get the bloating, lots of farting going on, lots of gases, things. And so you'll notice that when you go onto a good quality probiotic, you might go through that transition of getting more farting going on, more bowel movements going on, a bit of bloating going on for a while, because you're actually discharging a lot of bad quality bacteria. So, that's all important, but do remember, gut function affects your brain function affects your gut function. So your brain is to make choices.
It all links up.
Yeah, your brain is to make choices of what you eat, daily healthy choices of what you're eating there, and your gut is going to tell you whether that's right or wrong for you.
Isn't it funny, trust your gut instinct?
Absolutely, gut instinct is so important for what you're doing.
So, Ray, we're going to have to wrap it up for this morning. We get excited, you get excited when we talk about health. So, guys, one more time, we need content, and like I said, we're getting some really good questions on people, but we're planning to plan the next 12 weeks ahead, So, look, there's this book here, we're giving it away to anyone. So, guys, give us a number one if you're watching this live. Give us number two. Underneath that number one or two, please ask a specific question or a theme you like us to talk about. Now, if you'd like it to be, you don't want to write it on Facebook, whatever theme or whatever live, we've got about 3 or 4 live streams, we've got a podcast going, we're talking on our podcast at the moment as well. Feel free to email me at shane@beyondtransformation.com.au. That's Shane, SHANE, @beyondtransformation.com.au. And we'll talk about, or you can send a private message on Facebook if you're watching this on Facebook.
Absolutely, yeah, great.
Alright, so we're going to leave it at that. Have a great day, a great weekend. And like I said, guys, if you need content, win a free book. Thank you.
Bye.